Everyone, this is Rupa, working as an assistant professor in Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology. Now I will discuss about the one of the pre-processing step as a data transformation. In previous videos, I already explained about the pre-processing steps as a data cleaning and data integration. Now we will discuss about the data transformation. Data transformation means transforming one form or structure of data into the other form or a structure. Transformation of one form of data into the other form of data. In data transformation, data are transferred or consolidated into the forms that has to be appropriate for the data mining. Whatever the transformation we have to do, that has to be appropriate for mining of the data. A function that maps the entire set of values of a given attribute to the new set of replacement values, such that each old value can be identified with one of the few new values. We have a data transformation methods are the smoothing, attribute feature construction, aggregation, generalization, and one more is a normalization. We will see one by one. In smoothing, removing of a noise of a data, we can call it as a smoothing. The techniques involved in smoothing are the binning, regression, and clustering. These techniques you already know within the video as a data cleaning. And the second one is the attribute feature construction. New attributes constructed from the given attributes. Okay, we have some attributes has to be available. We need to construct the new attributes. That comes under the attribute feature construction. Aggregation means aggregating the values, summarizing of a values. That has to be done with the help of the data cube construction. Okay, after construction of the data cube, after construction of data available within data warehouse, then we need to go for applying as the aggregation functions. Okay. The next method is a generalization. Generalization of a data is comes under the concept hierarchies, where we have some levels of data has to be available. We have a low level or a primitive level. Data are replaced by the higher levels. Okay, we have to replace the lower levels of data with the higher levels of data. That is available within the concept hierarchies. Okay, that attribute feature construction, generalization, and aggregation we will discuss within a data reduction video. In next video, we will discuss about that attribute feature construction and generalization and aggregation. Now we will discuss about the normalization, and one more method of a data transformation as a normalization. Normalization means normalize the data into the within the range. Scale to fall within a smaller or specified range. Okay, whatever values we have to available, we need to put it in a range of the values. We have some methods of normalization are the min-max normalization, z-score normalization, and normalized by the decimal scaling. In detail, we will discuss about all the normalization techniques. First, we can go for the min-max normalization. Within this min-max normalization, it will perform a linear transformation on the original data. It maps a value v of an attribute A is converted into the v dash in the range of new minimum value and new max value. And min A and max A are the minimum and maximum values of an attribute. Okay, we will consider as one attribute as a that A attribute value is V, and we can convert that V value into the V dash value. Okay, we have some range has to be available, and we have some minimum and maximum values also available. Based on these values, we can convert that to V value into the V dash. The formula for this min-max normalization is V dash is equal to V minus min A by max A minus min A. The range is new max A minus new min A plus again new min A. Okay, by using this formula, easily we can convert the value of V into the V dash. Okay, let us take an example as the income range is in between the 12,000 to 98,000, and that is normalized to the range as 0.0 to 1.0. Okay, consider the V value will be the for a so and so attribute A, the V value will be the 73,600. That has to be mapped into 0.716. We will see how it has to become. Okay, apply all the values within the formula as a V dash. The V value 73,600 minus the minimum value will be the minimum value is 12,000 and maximum value is 98,000. Again by the max value is 98,000 minus minimum value is 12,000. The range is new min A minus new max A is minimum min value max value is 1 and min value is 0. 1.0 minus 0. Then again the new min value is 0. Okay, after substituting all the values, we can get the value as 0.716. That means the value of 73,600 has to be converted into the 0.716 within the range of values between 0.0 to 1.0. Okay, this is about the min-max normalization. Next we will see Z-score normalization. The values of an attribute A are normalized based on the mean and standard deviation. Based on the mean and standard deviation, we can apply the Z-score normalization. Attribute A, the value is of attribute A is V, of A is normalized to the V dash by using this mean and standard deviation. Okay, by using this formula as a V dash is equal to V minus mean by standard deviation. Okay, here we need a values as a attribute value V and mean value and standard deviation. By using all the values, we can substitute that one. We can find the value of V dash. Okay, whatever the normalization it may be, we have to convert one form of data into the other form. The V value has to be converted into the V dash. Let us take an example as a mean value is 54,000 and standard deviation is 16,000. Then as usual we have the V value as a, we have V value in previous slide as a 73,600. You can substitute this V value, V is 73,600 minus mean value by standard deviation. It will use the value as a 1.225. This is the new value for attribute A. Okay. The V value has to be converted into the V dash as a within the range as a 1.225. This is about the Z-score normalization. And the next method is a normalization by the decimal scaling. Okay, by using this method, it has to be normalized by moving the decimal point of values of an attribute A. Okay, we need to move that attribute values into the decimal points. Okay, based on this decimal point, we can convert into the other form. Number of decimal points is moved depends on the maximum absolute value of A. This number of values has to be depends on the maximum absolute value of the A. Let us go for A is an attribute, the value of A is V and that A is normalized into V dash. Okay, by using this formula, we have normalization by decimal scaling formula will be the V dash is equal to V by 10 to the power of J. Here we need to substitute that J value. V already you know that one 73,600 value and J will be the smallest integer such that the max of V dash mod is less than or equal less than 1. Okay, by using this principle you can substitute the J value. Okay, that means here what is there in normalization by decimal scaling means based on the decimal point the values has to be changed. Here you need to select the value of the J. Okay, after selecting value of J, that has to be converted into the normalization by decimal scaling. Okay, this is about the normalization methods. Within this transformation, whatever the method we need to use, we can convert the actual value into the within some specified range of values. That has to be there within the data transformation. By using this transformation, we need to transform the one form of data into the other form. And we can use the methods as a min-max normalization, Z-score normalization and normalization by decimal scale. Based on the user requirement, based on the data points, you need to select the any one of the normalization techniques. Thank you.